It's Lisa. I'm here with Gearhead Magazine interviewing Aaron Hagar at his Rat Runners Garage Open House. We've been trying to get to Aaron for about, I don't know, a long time. Yeah. He has so many people lined up, and we're not going to keep him too long, but we just wanted to say hi, and how are you?
Good. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. We really appreciate you taking the time out.
Absolutely. Thanks for your patience.
So the relaunch of Gearhead Magazine is coming this summer, and I know it's going to be so cool, and it's going to be super cool because you're going to be in it.
Oh, well, thank you.
So how many vehicles do you currently own, Aaron Hagar?
Oh, I'm down to 16 now. I got rid of a few, or I lost a few. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you left them somewhere.
I want to say I do this for a living. It's a hobby that's gone awry, but I had to let a couple vehicles go in order to keep this place. So I had to flip a couple cars.
Right. So do you have a current favorite?
You know what? It just depends on the weather. You know, when the weather's nice, I love the Triumph. When the weather's bad, I love the Pinzgauer. And I just got my uncle's Norton.
Nice.
So I'm taking.
I noticed that.
Times.
My dad noticed that too.
Oh, yeah, Norton.
Dad's very jealous.
Hey, Norton,
just like. So what got you into creating cars out of, kind of what were maybe left on the side of the road kind of pieces?
Well, I think that's the cool journey in life is for us gearheads. We drive down the road to work or to wherever we go, and we always see the same stuff planted on the side of the road. And instead of being a fixture on the side of the road, we want to resurrect them. We want to bring them back to life. We want to drive them, find out their story, why they ended up on the side of the road. But I think that, look, see, I got the chills. There go the chills. Look, there go the chills. See?
They did. They're serious.
Yeah, it's like, that I'm personally obsessed with that stuff. So, you see a couple relics, but I mean, I really work hard to get this stuff back on the road as quickly as possible. I don't sit on stuff very often. So the planter you see in the front of the shop is meant to be a planter. But everything else runs and drives.
So do you consider yourself a mechanic or an artist?
No, I'm really an artist. I'm a mechanic only out of need, because this stuff has to run and has to run better. But I actually have some friends that know more than I do, and I really rely on their expertise. I think that's one of the downsides to our industry is we all start somewhere, and some people end that in that same place. We want to improve. We want to make things safer and drive better. These are antiques, and they take a lot of maintenance and time and specialty work. So.
Right. And you and I have had this conversation before, but you and my dad are very much in the same mind frame. He is the collector of things that may be left on the side of the road, and he brings them back to life. Yeah. And there's something to be said about that. I mean, there's satisfaction and
absolutely the best reward. But it is about the art of preserving and resurrecting old metal. It is an art. Mm-hmm. So I consider myself an artist more than a mechanic.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, good. So that's a great answer. So I just want you to talk a little bit, so you have the opportunity to do so, about Shift Steer Media.
Yeah, Shift and Steer. So Shift and Steer, boy, how do I explain this in a short segment here? It's for great friends in an industry that they are really, truly passionate about and live through. And it's our journey. It's our journey through the people we know and share this world with. We all come from walks of life that are different but the same. We have a great circle of friends, and we're making them accessible to the public, kind of in our living room. It's a very low key, low brow angle on the interview and what happens on the way. So.
I don't know anything about that.
What? Flat tire? What? Yeah.
So how can we find you on the internet?
We like to say we Google well. You can find me, Aaron Hagar, Brad Fanshaw, Pete Shaporis, SoCal Speed Shop, Matt DeAndrea, through CarCast, Adam Carolla, Motorator, Brad through Bond Speed, and all the others. Shift Steer Media, Shift Steer on Facebook and Instagram, and we're all media whores.
We all have to be. We all have to be at this point.
The social media aspect of things is really cool. We're doing what we call a proof of concept. So we will end up more of a visual play. Right now, the podcast is a great familiar media for us. It's modern radio. Our customers and listeners can listen on their own in their shops or in their cars. I listen to it in the car on the way to places all the time, and I think it's very funny. I find myself laughing and people looking at me like, you're the only guy in the car, dude. And I'm like...
Like when we used to sing to, the radio. Now we're laughing along to podcasts in our car. So you're going to start equipping all your vehicles with internet access then?
That's what phones are for. Yeah.
Right on. Well,
Multitasking. Now that Officer Paxton has walked out of the room, there.
you know,
Wait,
hi,
he's talking
officer.
to my wife.
Well, I want to thank you very much, Aaron, for taking a few minutes out. You have people waiting to see you, and I appreciate it so much. And we're really looking forward to putting some stuff together for Gearhead and Sounds of NorCal and TTL and all my affiliates as well. So
Whatever you need, thank you very much. And we're players. We're in.
we're in. Sweet.
Thank you, dear.